Hey guys, today I have my introduction to the A to Z beauty project pan. I chose to do all makeup and all high-end makeup specifically, just because I spent a lot of money on it. I spent a lot of money on it and I'd like to get these things used up. This is a Pantastic ladies collaboration and I did originally film a video in January, but as you guys know, I was really ill in January. And I watched back that footage to try and edit it and upload it, and oh my goodness, it was a disaster. So, if we just take into account that in January I didn't really wear a whole lot of makeup anyway, let's just kick it off from here. This is my introduction to the A to Z beauty project pan. So for A, I have the Aqualuminous concealer from Becca. I tried to pan this last year and I made good progress on it. It's definitely the kind of thing that I'm starting to scrape the sides to get product out of. So I don't see this being an issue using up this year, as long as I don't have major stretches of time where I'm not putting on any makeup. So I'm looking forward to getting that guy used up. For B, I have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which I have the littlest little bit left. So I think maybe by the next update I could either be finished or be very close to finishing this guy. I really like this primer. I have another one in backup. So yeah, love it. But hopefully we'll get used up. For C, I have my Chanel powder. Powder is one of those things that I really want to use up this year, and in fact there's actually 4 powders in this project pan, which seems really excessive and ludicrous, but yeah, I need to push myself with powders. I really do. So this is the Chanel Poudre Universal Libre, and I have it in the shade translucent 1. I believe there's like 3 different shades of translucent for different skin tones. It's a 30-gram container, and as you can see, it is pretty much full to the brim. So yeah, this is going to be a challenge to use up this year, most defo. For D, I have a Benefit's Dallas blush, which I actually kind of use as sort of like a sculpting bronzer, especially in the winter. I used it almost through the whole of November and December, and there it is. I did hit pan a little bit because the box went in the way and dug in, so just ignore that. It's not actual pan, it's just a little accident. But I love this blush. I have so many like it, so once I use it up I won't be in a hurry to repurchase, but I would like to use it up. For E, I have an Estee Lauder powder. This is the Perfecting Loose powder, and as you can see there is very little left in here. I have tried to remove the sifter in this and it's jammed on tight. I don't know if you can maybe make out, it just made indents in the plastic. It didn't actually move the sifter at all. So I think this might be the sort of product that once I can't get anything out of the sifter, that's just going to be it. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with if I've managed to get that much out of it already. I have more than enough powder to do me. For F, I have Clinique Fuller Fudge, which is one of their chubby sticks. And this guy is quite old and has dried out a little bit. It's actually come out of the holder. It's a beautiful dark bronzy brown. So I would really like to get this eye used up this year. For G, I have the Guerlain Cruel Gardenia, and this was the first product that I ever spent £40 on. I believe this was like £41.50. Oh, that was a moment. People thought I was nuts. But it is gorgeous. I tried to use this up last year and I still didn't manage to, so I'm going to try again this year. I have a lot of highlights going on in my other year-long projects, so I won't be mad if this isn't used up, but I would like to just try and progressively work on getting more use out of it. For H, I have the Hourglass palette, the ambient lighting palette, which I seriously regret buying this. Like, it just, none of the powders work individually for me. None of, like, That's not a very good setting powder for me. That's not a very good highlighting powder. That's not a very good bronzing powder. So I just kind of swirl it all together and use it as like an illuminating setting, finishing powder thing. So yeah, over the course of the year, I want to work on using this guy up. Again, if it's not finished by the end of the year, I won't be mad because I really don't like using it. It feels like such a faff. But yeah. For eye, I have the Laura Mercier Illuminating Powder. No. For eye, I have the Laura Mercier Illuminating Primer. I need to squeeze this down to find out how much is in here, but I'm pretty sure it's under the halfway mark. Again, I'm pretty sure I tried to finish this up last year and never quite got to it. So I really want to work on using this guy up because I'm sure I've had this for at least, I want to say 5 years. So I want to get it used up and moved out. I really, really enjoy it. It was my go-to illuminating primer before I ever tried the backlight priming filter. So yeah, I want to move it out and close that portion of history. For J, I have the Bare Minerals Lip Cream in Juju. I'm pretty sure this is what I picked for the letter last year as well. I worked really, really hard on this last year and did a lot of good progress. Again, this is at the point where I'm sort of scraping the sides to try and get product out of it. So I can't see this being a huge problem to finish up. So that is J. For K, I have the Laura Mercier eyeshadow in Cœur Royale. Now this could be a problem because I have I'm taking part in the Panning Solitaire challenge as well. So trying to work this in there somewhere because it's kind of like a dark purpley eyeshadow, like an aubergine or eggplant. I know they're the same thing, but people don't always know that they are. But yeah, I just kind of want to work on it and sort of move it out. I'll find a way to sort of get it in there. I will. For L, I have the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which is this guy here. This is only there's only 4 grams in this when you purchase it. I think I'm down to maybe 3. Yeah, so I think this shouldn't be too much of a challenge to get used up. So yeah, there's still one more powder to go though. For M, I have the Becca Moonlight Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. This is just a small travel size, it's only 20 ml. It's not that much smaller than the full size. Full size is 30. But yeah, I'll do a quick. Oh wait, I haven't even opened it yet. I would swatch it, but it's not even open. I thought I'd opened it and used it. So yeah, that'll be a surprise for all of us. For N, I have the NARS Deep Throat Blush, which I already have pan on. I've had this for a very long time. I picked this up for, I think, my 21st birthday. I'm going to be 31 this year. So yeah, it gives you a little frame of time that I've had it. I'm going to work really, really hard on this guy to get it used up. For O, I have Becca's Opal Highlight, which I already have pan on. I'm very close to finishing it. I might actually repress it. But yeah, I don't think this will take me too long to finish at all. For P, I have Becca's Champagne Pop, which isn't here right now, so I would just quickly go get it. I picked the liquid one rather than the pressed one because I've got a lot of pressed highlights going on already, so I picked the liquid one. It's still pretty full. I think I've only used it maybe a handful of times, so I'm going to work really hard on using this guy up. For Q, I picked a Clinique lipstick because it's the only thing that I had that has Q in the name. So I've already got a swatch of it because I already did this bit in backtrack because I got ahead of myself, but this is the lipstick in Beige Pop. It is really nice. These pop lipsticks are a lot more pigmented than I thought they would be, but they're really nice and hydrating. For R, I have Becca's Rose Gold, which is also supposed to be a highlight, but I use it as a blush and I've already hit pan on it. So I don't think it would take me too long to get through this guy at all. I think if I worked on it solidly for a month, it would be gone. For S, I have my last powder in this challenge is the Sicily one in Italy. This was the one that was recommended by Mel Thompson, and I bought it on her recommendation, and I just kind of didn't really want to use it. I find like I wanted to use it, but at the same time I didn't want to use it. I find this puff in the dispenser really faffy and messy, and while it's really nice and all, the packaging and stuff just puts me off of it. So I'll be happy to use that up and get it out of the way. For tea, I have the Lancome Tinted Doll Foundation, Tinted Doll Ultra, which I love. I've gone through many bottles of this before, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to use that up. For you, I have the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, which I have about half left of. I thought there was less, but once it settled down and came down off the sides, it's about there. It's about around the end. So again, shouldn't take too long to get through that guy. For V, I have Dior Venus lip gloss, and again I'm sure this is a lip gloss I picked for the V last year and didn't quite use it up, so I'm going to work extra hard on it this year. For W, I have Smashbox Safe Word, which isn't here either. What am I playing at? Just what am I playing at? Be right back. So here we have Smashbox Safe Word. It's just a sort of matte rosy brown lipstick. It's totally my jam. So I'm happy about that. And then we have another lipstick for X. We have Bare Minerals XOX, which I've used a good chunk of already from last year. So I'm going to work really hard on that guy. And there's a swatch of XOX. And then for Y, I have the YSL Touche Eclat foundation, which shook up a bit, but there's only about a quarter of this left once it all settles down. It's a very liquidy foundation, so as soon as it knocks and then it rolls because it's round, it just, yeah. It's the kind of foundation that if you want to keep track of your products, you have to keep standing up. And then for Z, I have Zodiac, which is one I picked last year and didn't really do much damage on, as you can see. Again, it might be a bit difficult, but I'm going to plug away at it, try and get it used up, because yeah, I've had it for a very long time as well. I think I got it in like 2013, 2014. So those are all the products that I'm going to try and finish up during this project. It is a lot of powder, but I'm always using powder when I set my face, so yeah, wish me luck with that. I can't wait to see what my progress will be for the first update. I'm going to be like an update behind everyone. Everyone's going to be posting like their second update, and here will be me with my first. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the update. So wish me luck. Bye bye.